Ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey McAvoy here. Thank you for watching. We are still tracking down some water ingress on the Land Rover Discovery. Now I've wedged a piece of wood in the hinge which seemed to fit the bill, but I finally received the new seals, so here we go to replace them. With a suitable drift and a hammer, you need to drift out these little split pins who hold the window in place on the hinge. Now obviously windows and hammers don't really go together, so be extra careful. Then undo the two screws around the front and the window comes out. It's as simple as that. Now I pushed a dab of silicone inside the gap left by the recessed seal which had dried out, sort of. And so the idea right here is to just pull the old one out and see as it is full of water. While you pull it out, here it comes. So yeah, clearly there is a water problem, as you can most definitely tell. Now, first things first is to remove that water out of the channel. Make sure that the channel itself is absolutely clean and remove any debris that might be in there. Here's a part you need, STC, wait, what was that number? STC 773. Now to aid in the fitment of the new seal, silicone spray does help to maneuver the thing in place and to sort of slide it in. So obviously apply some liberally onto the seal itself, and now it's just a matter of squeezing it back in place. Now it's a bit of a fiddle, but you'll soon get the hang of it. The most difficult bits are definitely the corners where the seal tends to slip out, so make sure that you get those right. And it's just a matter of slipping it in. Once that's done, make sure that you've gone all around. And obviously for some stubborn places where it didn't properly squeeze in, use some silicone spray to help it, to convince it to take its new place. Now, make sure along the lip that everything is nice and in place. Now, most definitely, there's a fair chance that half of your water ingress problems comes from these fitment gaskets. This is often overlooked. Now, as I've seen people ripping their hair out over where the water still comes from while they have taped the window down. But in fact, it could possibly come from this little paper gasket here, which has disintegrated. So I replaced these with some rubber O-rings. Applied some liquid silicone to it, and that fits really nicely. Now with some detailing clay, again remove the dirt on the edge of the window, because you want it to seal nice and flat on the new seal, and dirt could damage the seal. Now I've found it easier to refit the front hinges while the window is off. As you can tell, these little rivet things have a flat spot which fits inside the hinge itself, so it might need some adjusting, but you can do that with the window in place. It's very easy. You just have to release slightly the screw, and then you can slide the window. Make sure that the seal is nicely squished, and then just refit the window in place by starting by putting the hinges back in. Be careful not to pinch the seal. It might need a bit of convincing to put it in place, but applying some silicone spray does help to slide things in place. Now, last but not least, refit the opening mechanism. Now, since I replaced the seals on this part as well, you need to sort of center these parts so that they would refit in the hinge. Now, it's a bit of a fiddle, can't really go wrong. Now make sure that the holes are properly centered, and then just press back the split pins in place, and that's all there is to it. The job is done. Now if you still have some water ingress, then it's most definitely coming from the frame itself, and we might cover that in another video. Just let me know in the comments section if you want to see this. And in any case, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next video.